You know, I've tried over the years not to be too personal online, not to overshare online because, it's the internet after all. And social media is a highlight reel of a person's life, or even I guess you can say, the lowest point reel of a person's life. Share the most emotional moments in your life online. The majority of your life is going to be stable. It's not going to have these highs and lows as being portrayed in these videos. Sometimes people do take advantage of sensationalism in order to get views, myself included. I know I put ridiculous thumbnails, titles, and really controversial thoughts out there on the internet in order to boost engagement. I know I'm guilty of this. But yeah, as you know, we all have this inherent need for sharing, for connection, to keep up to date with other people, be in other people's lives. And so we have this need for sharing. And oftentimes when I make these videos, I just finish a gym session. I'm just sitting in my car, or I'm in somewhere quiet, pondering on the mysteries of the universe, letting my thoughts run wild and trying to capture these thoughts. And what you're seeing here is only a snippet of my life. In these moments where I'm sitting down, I'm letting my mouth run non-stop for 7 minutes or 10 minutes. So the rest of my day is going to be very different, almost guaranteed. You're only seeing a snippet of my life, so you don't know the full story. And I'm not really authentically sharing myself fully. So I don't blame you for having the wrong impression about me. But enough rambling. I want to talk about something that is very important, something that is quite personal. I'm a young man. I'm under 30, that's all you need to know. I'm not going to reveal my full age. But if you watch enough of my videos, you will be able to figure out how old I am, at what stage of my life I'm at. Yeah, so when you're at this stage of your life, you're very volatile. A lot of things can change. You're not very stable yet. People don't tend to become stable and secure in who they are until they reach the age of, I would say, like 35, observing my peers and the people who were going through this life thing before me. So yeah, a lot of things can change. There will be a lot of uncertainties. You might feel lost. You might feel like you're missing out. You might feel like all your peers are surpassing you. They're reaching all of these arbitrary milestones that are very likely are not applicable to you, because we all live vastly different lives. Sometimes a person's achievements, it doesn't mean anything, man. Like, you look at their lives and see what they are spending the most time on, and you compare it to yourself. Like, they might be achieving these things, but do you really know their full story? What's going on behind the scene? What they're struggling with? People don't often share this stuff online. And if you've been on YouTube long enough, you would know this. You would know that YouTube is, or any other social media platform, is a highlight reel of these people's lives. Or some people even think of YouTube as being their therapist. They only share their lowest points. Some of these black pillars, like, believe it or not, I think they're just being miserable intentionally in order to get views. I don't think their lives are that bad. And they know this. They're still alive. They haven't committed the unthinkable act yet. They're still pumping out videos every single day. Why are they even bothering to do this? Why are they saying that their life is meaningless? Meanwhile, they're pumping out videos every single day. There's something keeping them here, and they don't want to admit that. Myself included. I come on here all the time ranting about, I can't find the meaning to my life. My life is meaningless. I don't believe in God anymore. I walked away from the church. My life has no meaning. I did all of this terrible things. I committed sins. I was being a degenerate. Now I have no morals. My life is meaningless. I've walked away from the very thing that gave my life meaning. Now I have no meaning in life. And yet, I'm still out here pumping out videos every single day. What gives? Why am I doing this? There's something keeping you and me and everyone here. There's something, whether you like to admit it or not. And yeah, being a young man, people will often come up to you and ask you questions like, oh, so when are you going to get married? Have you got a partner yet? What's wrong with a man like you? You are smart. You have a brilliant mind. You are talented. You're kind. And why are you alone in this world? What is wrong with you? You have a loving family. You have beautiful friends. People love you. People love you, Khoi. Why are you alone in this world? And then people from your profession, your colleagues, some of them who are older than you, they will look at you. You have no family, you have no responsibility. You're just vibing, you're just living life. And they will give you the question, so when are you going to study further? Are you going to start your business? What are you doing, Khoi? Like, what are you hoping to achieve in the next 5-10 years? I don't know, man. I don't know. I do have a slight idea of what I'm going to become in the next 5-10 years. Maybe start a family, maybe try to travel the world to open my mind a bit more, do all these things. But I don't have a plan, man. I do sort of know that I want to be a father one day, but then who knows what life is going to take me? Who knows? And I think it's okay. It's okay to be lost, because sometimes when you're lost, your life will take you to places that you would never have imagined yourself to be going to. Like, my door's open. My door's open. All of these possibilities, man. And life isn't just about chasing the next paycheck and upgrading your salary and climbing up the ranks of the corporate ladder. Because I look around me, I see my colleagues, my senior colleagues. They need to put in the overtime. They need to be there. They're expected to be there on the units. And they have a family. And yeah, like, do I see them being happy? I ask them, how are you feeling? How's your day been? Like, they all say to me, shit, my day was good until I come here. And I don't know if this is an organizational problem, that their employees are feeling so freaking down all the time. Is this a coping mechanism? Are they saying these things but they don't really mean it? I don't really know, but it doesn't seem to me that a higher paycheck or family right now is going to give me instant happiness. I don't think so, man. I don't think reaching these milestones right now is going to make me any different than I am today. If I bench press 180 kilograms tomorrow, I'm still going to be the same Khoi. People are still going to like me. No more, no less. My family is still going to love me. No more, no less. My friends are going to respect me. No more, no less. I'm still going to be Khoi. I'm not just my job title, my salary, the car I drive, whether I'm a good guitarist or not. I don't know, man. My life isn't just these things. What I want to be, ultimately, is I want to be a good person. And whether that means I submit to God, I find a God out there, or I just focus on what it means to me to be a good person, I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't really care. Are you really a good person if you're only doing good things because your church is telling you to do it? The people above you are telling you to do it? Are you only respectable because you're doing what others are telling you to do? I don't care, man. People can tell me to do these things, but ultimately I want to do what I want to do. And people are not going to like me more or less if I achieve these things. If I suddenly enroll myself in med school, like a lot of my relatives are telling me to do, Khoi, you are so gay. You are literally giving men showers. What are you doing? Next, you're going to cut the toenails. You're going to paint the nails. This is not a bash on my profession. I still think my profession is very meaningful. And my family, my friends, they can tease me for it, but I know deep down they accept me for who I am. They're not going to respect me any more or less if I become something else. I sure do hope my friends are not going to be like that, because they are not true friends then. If you're only friends with me because I'm going to give you clout, I'm going to elevate you to a higher rank in the social hierarchy, then you're not really my friends. As always, hope you guys are doing well. Stay strong. God bless. And I'll speak to you soon.